Have you ever wanted someone to feel your presence so profoundly that they just have to reach out? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not magic. It's about tapping into the qualities that make you unforgettable. Now listen carefully, because this isn't about chasing. No. It's about becoming. It's about stepping into a version of yourself that demands attention and commands respect. When you walk into a room, people should feel it. When you speak, people should listen. And when you leave, they should miss you. Confidence and charisma are two of the most magnetic qualities a person can possess. Confidence is not about being the loudest or most dominant person in the room. It's about carrying an inner certainty that speaks volumes without needing to shout. It's the quiet assurance that you are enough as you are, and it radiates in every aspect of your being, your words, your actions, even your silence. People are naturally drawn to those who exude this energy because it makes them feel secure, inspired, and curious. Charisma, on the other hand, is the art of engaging with others in a way that makes them feel valued and special. It's about knowing how to connect on a deeper level, not just through what you say, but also through how you say it. Eye contact, a warm smile, and an attentive presence can transform a mundane interaction into something memorable. Charisma makes people want to be around you, not because you demand their attention, but because you make them feel good about themselves. The key to combining confidence and charisma lies in authenticity. People can sense when someone is putting on a facade, and that immediately creates distance. True confidence isn't boastful or overbearing. It's a quiet strength that says, I know who I am, and I'm comfortable in my skin. Likewise, authentic charisma isn't about trying too hard to impress. It's about being present, showing genuine interest in others, and bringing positive energy into every interaction. These qualities are contagious. When you're confident, you inspire others to feel confident too. When you're charismatic, you light up the room, making others feel seen and appreciated. Together, they create an irresistible aura that people are drawn to without even realizing it. They'll want to call you, text you, and stay connected because being around you makes them feel alive. Confidence and charisma aren't just innate traits, they can be cultivated. Start by working on your mindset. Replace self-doubt with self-acceptance. Practice gratitude for your strengths and patience with your growth areas. Then focus on how you engage with others. Listen more than you speak. Ask thoughtful questions and genuinely care about their responses. These small shifts can make a world of difference. When you embrace confidence and charisma, you don't just become someone who gets its attention, you become someone who deserves it. And that's a game changer in building meaningful relationships. Mystery and intrigue are powerful tools in human connection, sparking curiosity and drawing people closer without force or persuasion. They operate on the principle that what is unknown or partially revealed tends to capture the mind more effectively than what is fully explained. When you hold back just enough, you create an air of intrigue that invites others to lean in and learn more. This doesn't mean being evasive or dishonest. It's about revealing yourself in layers, offering glimpses rather than a full picture. Think about how compelling a great story is. It doesn't give away everything in the first chapter. Instead, it unfolds gradually, keeping you engaged and eager to know what happens next. People work the same way. When you leave a little to the imagination, you become a puzzle worth solving, a book worth reading. This sense of intrigue makes others want to reach out, to engage, and to uncover the depth of who you are. Part of creating mystery lies in your actions. When you are unpredictable in a thoughtful, deliberate way, you keep people guessing. It might be the way you switch up your routines, try new things, or introduce them to experiences they didn't expect from you. It's not about being erratic, but about being dynamic and multifaceted. People are drawn to those who challenge their expectations and offer something different from the norm. Another aspect is in how you communicate. Avoid oversharing or being overly accessible. Leave some things unsaid or implied. A well-placed pause, a meaningful look, or a cryptic but intriguing statement can be far more captivating than a lengthy explanation. This approach doesn't create distance, it creates a magnetism that pulls people toward you, making them want to ask questions, explore deeper, and understand the nuances of who you are. Mystery also aligns with confidence, with competence. When you're at peace with not needing to prove yourself, you naturally create intrigue. It's the quiet assurance that you don't need to explain your every move, justify your decisions, or lay out your plans for approval. This self-assuredness makes others curious and eager to connect. The beauty of mystery is its balance. Too much, and you risk seeming aloof or disinterested. Too little, and you might come across as overly eager or transparent. The sweet spot lies in being open enough to invite connection, but reserved enough to maintain fascination. This dance between revealing and withholding can transform ordinary interactions into memorable connections, keeping you on people's minds long after the moment has passed. Authenticity is the cornerstone of meaningful connections. It's about being true to yourself, showing up as who you genuinely are, and allowing others to see that version of you. People are naturally drawn to authenticity because it creates trust, fosters comfort, and eliminates the guesswork in relationships. When someone senses that you're genuine, they feel safe to open up, reciprocate, and engage with you on a deeper level. Being authentic doesn't mean oversharing or putting every aspect of your life on display. It's about aligning your words and actions with your values and beliefs. It's saying what you mean and doing what you say. When you consistently show up in this way, people know where they stand with you, and that predictability creates a foundation of trust. One of the key elements of authenticity is vulnerability. In a world where people often wear masks to protect themselves from judgment or rejection, vulnerability stands out. Sharing your challenges, fears, or aspirations in an honest way allows others to relate to you on a human level. It's not about seeking sympathy or approval, but about acknowledging your imperfections and owning your journey. This level of openness encourages others to do the same, deepening the connection and making the interaction feel real and meaningful. Authenticity also requires self-awareness. You need to understand who you are, what you value, and what you stand for. Without this clarity, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to please others or adapt to their expectations. Authenticity isn't about conforming, it's about embracing your individuality and being unapologetic about it. Another important aspect is consistency. Being authentic isn't a one-time act, it's a way of living. People should see the same person whether they're with you in private, in public, or observing you from afar. When your actions are consistent with your identity, people recognize your integrity and are more likely to respect and trust you. Authenticity doesn't mean everyone will like or agree with you, but that's okay. It's not about pleasing everyone, it's about attracting the right people who resonate with who you are. The beauty of authenticity is that it filters out superficial connections and creates space for relationships built on mutual respect and genuine interest. When you embrace authenticity, you don't just stand out, you stand tall. You become someone people can rely on, admire, and feel inspired by. And that kind of presence naturally compels others to call, text, and seek your company. Emotional connection is the foundation of every meaningful relationship. It goes beyond surface-level interactions and creates a bond that is felt, not just understood. This kind of connection resonates deeply because it appeals to the human need for understanding, belonging, and mutual recognition. When you can connect emotionally with someone, you become more than just another person in their life. You become someone they think about, seek out, and value. Creating emotional connection starts with genuine empathy. People want to feel seen, heard, and valued. When you take the time to truly listen, not just to their words, but to the emotions behind them, you show that you care. Empathy isn't about fixing their problems or giving advice. It's about being present and validating their feelings. This creates a safe space where they can express themselves without fear of judgment. Another key to building emotional connection is authenticity. Sharing your feelings and experiences openly invites others to do the same. When you're willing to be vulnerable and honest about your joys, struggles, or aspirations, you create a bridge for mutual understanding. People resonate with realness because it reminds them that they're not alone in their own experiences. Emotional connection is also strengthened by shared experiences. Whether it's laughing together over a funny moment, working through a challenge, or celebrating a success, these moments create memories that anchor relationships. Even small gestures, like remembering the meaningful detail about someone or checking in on them during a tough time, can make a big difference. These actions show that you're invested in the relationship, which deepens the bond. Nonverbal communication also plays a significant role in creating emotional connection. A warm smile, attentive eye contact, or a comforting touch can communicate care and understanding in ways words often can't. These subtle cues convey your emotions and help the other person feel connected to you on a deeper level. The most compelling aspect of emotional connection is its power to linger. When you leave someone feeling understood and valued, that feeling stays with them long after the conversation ends. They'll think about the way you made them feel and be drawn to reach out, text, or call because of the comfort and positivity you bring into their life. Emotional connection is about being human together, sharing experiences, feelings, and a mutual sense of care. It's what transforms acquaintances into friends, friends into confidants, and relationships into lasting bonds. And when you build that kind of connection, people will naturally want to stay close to you. Positive energy is one of the most captivating and attractive qualities you can bring into any interaction. It's a combination of enthusiasm, optimism, and the ability to uplift others simply by being present. People gravitate toward those who radiate positivity because it feels good to be around them. They bring a lightness to situations, turning ordinary moments into something memorable and inspiring. This kind of energy begins with your mindset. If you approach life with an optimistic outlook, seeing challenges as opportunities and setbacks as lessons, it naturally influences the way you interact with others. Positivity is contagious. When you carry yourself with a can-do attitude and a genuine smile, it creates an atmosphere where others feel encouraged, motivated, and happy. It's not about ignoring life's difficulties, but choosing to focus on what's good, possible, and worth celebrating. The way you speak plays a significant role in transmitting positive energy. Your words have power. They can either build up or tear down. When you choose to be encouraging, supportive, and kind in your conversations, you leave people feeling better than when they arrived. Compliments, expressions of gratitude, and even small acknowledgments of someone's effort or presence can brighten their day and deepen their connection with you. Positive energy also comes through your nonverbal cues. A warm smile, open body language, and animated gestures show that you're engaged and genuinely enjoying the interaction. These cues make people feel welcomed and appreciated, which fosters a sense of connection and trust. Your tone of voice, too, can reflect your enthusiasm and passion, making your words resonate more deeply. Positivity doesn't mean being overly cheerful or ignoring serious emotions. It's about striking a balance, acknowledging difficulties while offering hope and reassurance. When you show that you can remain optimistic even in challenging situations, it inspires others to adopt a similar mindset. This resilience is magnetic because it shows strength and a willingness to persevere. One of the most remarkable aspects of positive energy is its ability to make you memorable. People don't always remember the details of what you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. If your presence consistently lifts their mood and leaves them feeling valued, they'll want to stay connected with you. Positive energy is about being a source of light in a world that can sometimes feel heavy. It's about giving others something to look forward to, even if it's just a brief conversation. When you embody this energy, people are naturally drawn to you, wanting more of that uplifting connection. Nonverbal communication is an often underestimated yet incredibly powerful aspect of how we connect with others. Long before words are spoken, our body language expressions and gestures begin to tell a story about who we are and how we feel. Nonverbal cues can create an immediate impression, set the tone for interactions, and leave lasting memories, often more strongly than spoken words. Your posture is one of the first things people notice. Standing tall with your shoulders back conveys confidence and openness. It signals that you are comfortable in your own skin and approachable, inviting others to engage with you. On the other hand, slouching or avoiding eye contact might give the impression of insecurity or disinterest, even if that's not the case. Eye contact is another vital component. It demonstrates attention and sincerity. When you look someone in the eye, you're telling them they matter, that their words and presence are valued. But it's not just about staring, it's about the warmth and intention behind that gaze. A genuine connection can be made in a single moment of shared eye contact, leaving the other person feeling understood and important. Facial expressions are equally significant. A genuine smile, for example, can communicate warmth, kindness, and positivity instantly. People are naturally drawn to those who appear friendly and approachable. Conversely, a furrowed brow or a disengaged expression might inadvertently push people away, even if your intentions are good. Being mindful of your expressions ensures your emotions align with the message you want to send. Your gestures and movements also play a role. Open gestures, like using your hands to emphasize points or keeping your arms uncrossed, suggest openness and confidence. Small nods or leaning slightly forward when someone is speaking show that you're actively listening and engaged. These subtle actions can make a significant difference in how people perceive your interest and enthusiasm. Even your tone of voice falls under nonverbal communication. The way you say something, your pitch, speed, and emphasis can convey emotions and intentions more powerfully than the words themselves. A calm, steady tone suggests confidence, while variations in pitch and rhythm can add excitement and interest to your speech. What makes nonverbal communication so compelling is that it often speaks louder than words. It's authentic and difficult to fake people instinctively pick up on its cues. When your body language, expressions, and tone align with your spoken words, you create a sense of harmony and trust that draws people in. Mastering nonverbal communication enhances every interaction, making you unforgettable and leaving people eager to connect with you again. Value addition is a transformative approach to building meaningful relationships and ensuring lasting impressions. At its core, it's about enhancing the lives of others in ways that resonate with them. People naturally gravitate toward those who bring something worthwhile to their interactions, whether it's knowledge, inspiration, laughter, support, or new perspectives. When you consistently add value, you create connections that feel rewarding and memorable. Adding value starts with understanding the other person's needs, interests, and aspirations. This requires active listening and genuine curiosity. When you pay attention to what matters to someone, what excites or challenges them, you gain insight into how you can contribute to their journey. For example, sharing an idea, a resource, or a piece of advice tailored to their goals demonstrates care and attentiveness. It shows you're not just present in the conversation, but invested in their growth or happiness. One powerful way to add value is through encouragement and support. Everyone faces moments of doubt or difficulty, and a kind word at the right time can be transformative. By recognizing someone's potential or celebrating their achievements, you can inspire confidence and motivate them to push forward. Encouragement doesn't cost anything, but its impact can be profound and lasting. Another aspect of value addition is sharing your unique strengths. Whether it's offering practical help, teaching a skill, or providing a fresh perspective, your personal talents and experiences can enrich the lives of those around you. The key is to share without expecting anything in return. True value addition is rooted in generosity. When people see that you genuinely want to help or uplift them, they're more likely to appreciate and reciprocate your efforts. Humor and positivity also contribute to adding value. Bringing laughter or a sense of lightness to interactions can make you a source of joy in someone's life. In a world filled with stress and challenges, being a person who uplifts others with good energy is invaluable. Your presence alone becomes something people look forward to because of the positivity you bring. Value addition often involves creating meaningful experiences. Whether it's introducing someone to a new opportunity, helping them solve a problem, or simply being a great listener, these moments leave lasting impressions. People remember not just what you did, but how you made them feel during those interactions. When you make it a habit to add value in your relationships, you stand out as someone who genuinely cares and contributes to the well-being of others. This naturally strengthens connections, making people want to reach out, stay in touch, and continue building a relationship with you. Strategic detachment is a subtle yet powerful way to create intrigue, build desire, and maintain balance in relationships. It's the practice of giving space, allowing others to reflect on your absence, and fostering a sense of curiosity about you. Far from being manipulative, it's about cultivating self-respect, confidence, and a healthy dynamic where both parties have the freedom to engage authentically. One of the foundational principles of strategic detachment is recognizing your value. When you understand your worth, you naturally resist the urge to overextend yourself or seek constant validation from others. Instead of chasing, you create an environment where your presence feels like a gift, not something to be taken for granted. This mindset shifts the balance in relationships, making others more likely to appreciate and seek your company. Creating space doesn't mean withdrawing entirely or playing hard to get. It's about fostering a rhythm of connection and independence. When you're always available or overly responsive, it can sometimes lead to complacency or diminish the sense of excitement in the interaction. By stepping back occasionally, whether that means not immediately replying to messages, taking time for yourself, or focusing on your own pursuits, you allow the other person to reflect on the value you bring to their life. This detachment also gives you the opportunity to focus on personal growth. Engaging in activities that enrich your life, pursuing your passions, and nurturing your goals not only make you more fulfilled, but also more interesting. When you're fully engaged in your own journey, you naturally become more magnetic as others are drawn to your energy and the stories you create along the way. Strategic detachment is equally about respecting the other person's space. It acknowledges that people need time to process their thoughts and feelings. Giving them room to breathe fosters a dynamic of mutual respect and autonomy. making your connection feel more balanced and sustainable. Importantly, detachment is not about indifference. It's about maintaining a healthy balance between closeness and independence. The goal is not to manipulate or create distance, but to ensure that the relationship remains dynamic and engaging. This balance keeps the interaction fresh and prevents stagnation, as both parties continuously appreciate and seek the connection. When practiced thoughtfully, strategic detachment heightens the sense of anticipation and curiosity in relationships. It allows others to miss your presence, cherish your interactions, and actively seek to bridge the gap. Ultimately, it's a reminder that relationships thrive when built on mutual respect, independence, and the willingness to let things evolve naturally. The essence of connection lies not in chasing, but in becoming. When you cultivate confidence, create intrigue, embrace authenticity, and build emotional bonds, you transform into someone people want to reach out to, not out of obligation, but because they're drawn to the energy you bring into their lives. Through positive energy, nonverbal communication, value addition, and the balance of strategic detachment, you show others that your presence is a privilege, not a demand. You become someone who inspires, uplifts, and leaves a lasting impression. And that's the secret to call the text. The longing to stay connected, they come naturally when you align who you are with the impact you leave on others. Remember, it's not about forcing connections, it's about becoming the kind of person who effortlessly attracts them. So step into your power, radiate your unique light, and watch as the world responds. After all, the greatest relationships aren't pursued, they're inspired. Thank you